this is me. So please accept me for who I am, and please accept me for what I do. I'm just doing everything that I can, cause all I wanna be is true.
Hey y'all, it's Miss Moss the Boss of MissMosstheBossTV, and today I'm bringing you guys a short moment of clarity. I haven't done this in a very long time. So if you're new, welcome. Thanks for stopping by, okay? This segment of my channel is more of something like a video diary in a sense, where I'm just speaking to the camera just to remind myself of lessons I believe I learned, so I won't keep relearning the same lesson, and I do it to just help myself but also help people who watch. So yeah, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, turn your notifications on, and let's get started. So the moment, y'all, I came into 2017 with certain outlook, and we know this. You can refer back to my dear self 2017 video, and in a sense, you know, you always find yourself when you're trying to make that transition into evolving, you find yourself like, you know, going back and forth and you just don't know whatever. But recently, like literally 2 days ago, I feel like I've had a moment of just feeling like it's okay. And when I say that, I mean like in the sense of you can have all the goals in the world, you can want to accomplish so many things, and I understand that, you know, productivity is something that we really need to take heed to when trying to achieve stuff, etc., etc. But it's okay. Like, it's okay to not feel like it sometimes, and it's okay to not do things that you're doing to reach that goal. Now, granted, everyone's always talking about, you know, people who sleep, not grinding, people who if you're not grinding 24/7, you're not gonna get what you want. I'm at this point in my life where I'm not a firm believer. I'm sorry. I am someone who feels like it's different for everybody. I realize that in a sense, I can see where that conclusion comes from, but I also feel like we're at this point in our generation and our time where people are a little too hard on themselves. Like, you're human. I feel like, first of all, you are able to work the best when your brain's able to get rest, because that's how your brain retains things. That's how it, you know, manipulates stuff and everything else to make sure that stuff comes out right. So sleep, I think, is essential. And then on top of that, I just feel like if you're caught up with a lot of the books I'm reading, I'm also rereading The 4 Agreements. So it's a self-help book. It's really not that long, y'all. Y'all should definitely go buy it. I'm loving it. But I feel like if you're always focused on the things you're not accomplishing, or always just being so hard on yourself to get to whatever, you can't really enjoy the time in your life of the now, and you can't really be happy that way. Like, for instance, in general, with the YouTube channel for me, I was beating myself up and irritated because I'm like, I wanted to be consistent. I have this new schedule that I think is kind of cool and everything else, but I wasn't finding time. Like, I was literally still going through being really tired or having other things to do and stuff like that, and I was punishing myself for it. And I'm like, by words, punishing myself by words, like literally just like, you know, saying like, oh, you know, you're not, just putting myself down in a sense by keep reminding myself that I haven't done it yet. Instead of just being like, okay, well, you didn't do it. Yes, it's disappointing, okay, but at the same time, you're tired. Like, it's okay to sleep. It's okay to, you know, collect yourself for 5 seconds. So I just feel like we have to, as people, remember, I just feel like remember, it's okay to not be inspired sometimes. And technically, just because you're not staying up all night doesn't necessarily mean you're not inspired either. Just know that it's different for everyone, okay? Because I have a lot of people and I'm not coming at any of my friends, because I understand exactly what they're saying, and I truthfully understand, and I was like, in some senses, maybe that is what it is, but at the same time, I have to understand who I am and how I function. And it's like, if you're in predicaments, let's put it this way. I understand the grind of being up all night and still having to do stuff you don't really want to, right? I understand that. But at the same time, I also understand me and how I work when it comes to doing stuff I don't want to and being up all night doing the stuff I do want to. Because that means that without a lot of rest, I can be irritable and grumpy. And if I'm going somewhere for a certain amount of time or doing something that I'm not really interested in that state, it can go left. My day cannot be great, or whatever the case may be. And that's just me. So this is more of a moment of clarity where it's like, yes, some of these things are true. You know, grind until you can't sleep no more sometimes. I'm all for it. I've done it. I do it still. But it's also okay to rest. It's okay to not feel like doing anything sometimes. It's okay. And it's also okay not to do it because you don't feel like it's to the part that you want it. It's up to the part where you want it to be. Because that was really a thing. That's a thing for me right now. A lot of stuff, the reason why I had it is because I'm like, I don't want to do the typical. And I also don't want to do anything that I don't feel like is me. So it's either not post and, you know, hold it out till I feel like I'm comfortable, till I feel like where I want my channel or want the content or want the editing to be is where it's at, or I just give y'all something because the views is cool and whatever. No, I'm not doing that. Like, this year is about doing what I am setting forth. So it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Do what makes you happy. That's all that matters. And that's something that you have to continuously tell yourself, continuously remind yourself, because if you don't, like, I'm pretty sure I say this in the solid theme with a lot of stuff, but it's the truth. Like, it's stuff that we always feel the need to forget. So do what makes you happy. That's the number one thing that matters. Put the positive things in this universe and watch it manifest. If you think about the negative, or you flipping and you turn the stuff into negative, this just turns to something different, but I don't care, then that's what's going to manifest in your life. You don't have time for that. Always seek God, of course, or whoever you believe in, because I don't want you to, you know, feel like I'm leaving you out because I'm talking about my God or whatever. But I'm always going to say it today. Seek God first, and just be cool, calm and collected. It's okay. That's all I have to say. It's okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something that's helped you in some kind of way, as I really do feel like it's helped me. And I'm pretty sure when I start to feel like this, because like I said, I'm in a state of, I bounce back. I'm young. You bouncing in and out of these feelings all the time. That if I turn it on, hearing it, it's okay. It's okay. Yes, God wants to see you work, but you can't work sufficiently if you're not able, or if you're not strong enough to put in that work, if you feel what I'm saying. So it's okay. So yes, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn your notifications on. Let me know in the comments below, like, do you ever feel like sometimes the pressure of this world or this generation is putting on this facade or this standard that sleep is for the weak? And if so, how does that make you feel? If you don't feel that way, tell me your thoughts. Like, I mean, let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and be sure to always, I'm MissMosstheBoss, MissMosstheBossTV, and be sure to always tune in to your favorite Philly YouTuber here on YouTube, and MissMosstheBossTV.